dealing with Rob's big body. King K,
if I'm not wrong, this is a run back from winners.
King K has dealt with the two of these guys before. I mean, being as he is as well PR'd on Oklahoma, this is pretty much Oklahoma we're seeing on screen right now.
Yeah. And
all right,
okay,
so
I was wrong.
Neither of them are ahead. Then who do they lose to in winner's side? That's what I want to know.
Oh, they Elegant and Avoid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And are they out or are they still in?
I think Elegant. We do. We'll look at it.
We have the break. We'll look at it in a bit.
Yeah.
All right.
So right now, 70% on both Rob and Shulk.
Yeah,
Still
everyone's out here
climbing.
scrapping. They're all at mid percents, except for King K climbing a little bit higher than the rest.
All right.
Oh,
the confirm!
Oh my goodness, he faded back, which was, you know, just a little bit sketchy, not killing MVD. My goodness, it's such a problem.
If only slightly.
Sometimes when you're going for those offstage fairs, you really have to go forward, even if you're like a little bit uncomfortable with your recovery, because if you fade back, then sometimes it just won't kill.
And Rob finally going to be the first one to lose his stock.
All right, taking everyone out with that arm rotor.
Blow for blow for everybody.
All right, 2 stocks apiece for each team.
Man,
relatively even percents.
this feels like a matchup where King K and /Men have played MVD and ESAM in doubles before. I would assume. Just because it feels like either of them, like both of them know what each other want to do, and they're keeping them at disadvantage as much as possible.
Oh, saving him with an air. Oh, no, he gets spiked out. I was kidding.
But King K still trying to keep the edge guard situation going.
Oh, and he's running low on rocket fuel. I mean, he was out there trying to save his teammates.
Oh, there we go. Gets the dunk.
Oh, and he's dead. That was a super early stock.
Absolutely. Again,
oh my goodness.
See the matchup experience from King K with these edge guard situations against Pikachu.
Oh my goodness, and that was an insanely early stock. Oh, and King K, if he can hold on to the stock for a long time, I mean.
Now King K is, I think, respectively third on their PR, so he definitely knows the challenges and tribulations of having to deal with the projectile game in this matchup, and I love how he's just playing patiently off stage and waiting for his opportunities to capitalize on missed jumps like that.
Yeah, he's got to air dodge down to get to land there. And MVD, I mean, Ben is at 120 and almost dead.
Nikita?
Yeah, Nikita gonna catch the grab.
Oh,
and he takes it right as soon as he dies. That's so sad.
Oh man!
But at the same time, a sortie against Pika is pretty good for Shulk. And if he can take MVD out right now, I mean, this is looking kind of clean. But he doesn't have a jump.
This is
wow, catching him with the air slash.
Finds his way back on the center stage, but dealing with these trades against Snake is not a good place to be.
Oh, Buster actually saving his life.
Oh no!
But
they're not actually gonna. Please. Please. Okay.
He's alive. Still pretty close. This is totally doable. So, just kidding.
Up tilt definitely going to seal out that last stock.
Anti-air.
And now MVD and ESAM going one up on the board and taking that solid with a dominant performance.
I mean, it was still kind of winnable towards the end, but whenever it came down to a 2v1, MVD and ESAM just kind of had the momentum to carry him through.
Those lost opportunities at the very end when King K air dodged really spelled their demise. It was unfortunate, but getting flustered at those situations are not what you want to do, you know?
I mean, Ben and King K are still smiling, you know. They're like, hey, we got this.
And they're definitely aware of their mistakes and gonna correct themselves, but I feel like you definitely want to make those adaptations as much as you can. You know? Yes.
All right. Here we go. We got the run back to Town and City.
Yeah, Town and City gonna be the run back for sure. And blue team gonna look to correct some of the mistakes they made in that previous game.
And I do like the run back to Town and City. That is a very good stage for King K specifically. I see him picking that pretty often.
I feel like Rob definitely has a little bit more room to throw his toys the way he wants to. You know, like you want to get those horizontal carries with gyro if you can, or set up for situations where they force those techs and get like down smash or forward smash punishes.
Ooh, speaking of the punishes, that up smash punish on MVD, not gonna take him, but it's gonna do pretty
yeah, gyro's.
Oh yeah, another up smash. Oh, he follows ESAM to the top, but doesn't quite get him. And that Nikita just going through and finding King K take that stock.
And see, this is the This is a skill that comes from being like PGR players in general. You see them just at this point, being as they are brawl vets, they're just sitting back and just zoning and just not letting them get even
big laser taking MVD.
There we go.
Ben's gonna die off the top. ESAM, the only one on his first stock still.
Being doubles partners since the brawl days, they know how to get this team synergy going.
They're also housemates, if I'm not lying. If I'm not wrong. So, I mean, that's also going to add some synergy. I mean, they're just playing together all the time. They meet a lot in singles, so, I mean, they know exactly how each other...
King K with these amazing techs! 2 techs for the price of 1! He survived to the utmost, and ESAM will be the one dying.
At the same time, that's still a lot of percent from King K. In the down air.
Did you see how much he was getting smothered under that blast zone, man?
Oh, my goodness.
It's scary to be robbed against Pichu under the stage. That's not a good place to be.
And every single person on the screen right now is playing insanely.
I have to give King K.
Oh, there we go. He covered every single option.
I have to give King K so much credit for still being fierce off stage with the edge guards, even when he's getting blown up with the stocks. Like every time he's meeting ESAM out there and saying, "What's up? Come at me."
He's falling up.
Are you serious? King K, not afraid to just throw it out there.
If you can challenge Snake's high recovery, that honestly brings the matchup. Like, not in your favor, but it makes it a lot easier because a lot of characters can't challenge him up there.
Yeah, and just like that, blue team holding on to slightly a lead. Trying to keep this
I mean, as long as King K doesn't die pretty soon, I mean, they just have to rack up as much damage while both of them are still alive.
But the sledge pressure, though, against Snake, it's not easy. Big body Rob.
At the same
getting
time,
the side B.
The big laser, and Ben is at 167 right now. And I believe his shield form is still recharging, so... All right, Dash Attack gonna take that stock, but
King K finding these nooks and crannies just to hit and nickel and dime ESAM as much as he can, but back air.
And that's gonna be a pretty...
He's stuck! I didn't even get to see.
I think ESAM got stuck and he transferred it over.
That's smart.
A long time ago.
ESAM and MVD with the awareness.
The drag down, and he thought he was going to have to tag.
And that's a solid 2-0 in losers quarters. MVD and ESAM looking ferocious for that run back against Army.
And he is winning on the... Oh, wow, we have a lot to catch up here in losers. Right now, they're waiting on the winner of Cheeks and A's versus Shadow PR and Naomi. And the winner of that fights Yellow, Rello, and Dojo. And the winner of that fights ESAM, MVD. And we have... Army and Curry versus Elegant and